My name is Michael Painter. They call me Mike. I am the owner of Zebra Computers for over 17 years now, having taken ownership on January 1st in 2006. This is a lineage of a computer repair business that's been in business since approximately 2008, 2009. We like to find the silver bullet. We like to use systematic troubleshooting to find the most cost-effective solution to the current problem. And indeed, we use a great deal of resources to do that we've developed over many years. Along with that, we have an area where we store the incoming computers securely. Everything is marked. Make sure that everybody gets back everything that they brought in. We have several shelves for different levels coming in, waiting for parts. They didn't show back up again. We have various items that we use, such as digital cameras that people can borrow or rent. We have loaner computers. We have things like projectors and things for people that need that on a short-term basis. This is our work area here. It's very disorganized, but it's really organized from the standpoint that we know where what we need is. And we have a lot of stuff that, like I say, we've developed over many years so that we can find the silver bullet repair. We keep many parts in stock, as well as many used units that we go through and we refurbish and so on and so forth. This is our main work area right here. This is where all the brain stuff happens. Many of them are covered by anti-stat mats so that we don't harm the components that we're working with from electrostatic discharge, so on and so forth. Things like keyboards and mice, peripherals, monitors and stuff we have available at all kinds of places, as well as just, you know, a whole computer that just needs to be plugged into a power supply, monitor, keyboard and mouse for diagnostic purposes on a breadboard. At any rate, we have a vast majority, a vast quantity of different computers so that when that person comes in and says, I need an XYZ to do this, we have that for them. And we can disseminate that quickly, efficiently, and save them the downtime, because it's the downtime that kills them. Indeed, we have various sundry shelves full of parts that we've accumulated over the years. We have random bits and pieces that you might only use once in a blue moon, like USB ports. But when you need one, you need one. The goal is to fix things using systematic troubleshooting techniques so that you look at a problem, look at the potential solutions, and test each one of them with known good in order to get to the result of it works. Many times you've seen the problem before, and again, the concept of keeping notes and recording comes in so that you say, oh, I had that one. Oh yeah, there it is. Because as we get older, sometimes it's harder to remember. That's where documentation and recording comes in. So again, preparing is doing. And it doesn't matter what job you do, what job you choose to do, you learn it by doing it. You know, we used to have such things as apprenticeships, and we still do in many, vocations and stuff. But nobody ever learned how to be a really good fill-in-the-blank mechanic, carpenter, truck driver, equipment operator, computer repair guy, technician, whatever, except by doing it and learning from somebody else that has that information and learning the ways to do it and the things to do it with. Okay, on a day-to-day basis, we deal with a lot of customer support issues. Many of these issues are, my computer's broke, it won't turn on, it won't boot to the desktop, it won't boot to my profile, like this one that I'm working on right here. As well as over the telephone, we do telephone technical support. We monitor and manage other people's computer assets. We're a managed service provider as well. So many times we will get an email alert saying that XYZ customers, XYZ is down, and we need to respond to that regardless of whether it's appearing at the site before the customer even knows that there's a problem and taking care of it, or getting a hold of them so that they can turn it off and turn it on again, which is many times the solution. But everything from viruses, which aren't a big problem anymore for the most part because there's plenty of protection in most modern operating systems from true viruses. We coordinate with customers, we hear about a problem, we find the resources and the proper method to resolve that problem, whether it's just I need a new USB cord to my computer screen is broken, I need it replaced, or my network is down, my server is down, you name it. I got a hold of a tech support con artist and now they're on my computer and we have to stop that. Those kinds of things. I mean, it's never a dull moment for the most part. Well, I wake up very early, about 6 a.m. or thereabouts, and the first thing that I do is I look about at my domain, I check finances, I check bank accounts, I check servers, I receive a great deal of emails, alerts, and things like that to try to find out if there is a high priority issue that I need to respond to right away. Many times I'll see, oh, so-and-so's server is down, and so it's immediately get on the computer, see if I can't get access, and if I can't get access, then deploy as soon as possible. Once we get past that, of course, we have a wonderful breakfast and drive to work and then find out what the actual physical volume is here and prioritize what needs to be done right now to what can wait, and so on and so forth. We are open from 8:30 to 5, so I'm usually here until 5 o'clock. Sometimes I'll stay an hour or so later because it's sometimes much easier to work on things that take a great deal of concentration when you don't have constant, disruptions and things like that. Because indeed, when you're a public-facing business, people come in, they want to talk to you. You have to stop what you're doing and talk to them. Otherwise, you're rude and you're not giving them good customer support. So, leave about 5, get home about 6, a little bit before 6, and then again, I survey the lay of the land, all my assets, responsibilities, so that I can put that in a box and put it away, knowing that I have nothing of priority to deal with until the morning starts again tomorrow. And we've had many young people as young as 15 years old starting out with various organizations that support apprenticeships and vocational studies. You need to do it. The way that you learn to do this, the way that you get into this business is by doing this. If I were a high school student that had an idea that I wanted to be in IT, I would seek those places that deal with IT, local businesses, organizations. All high schools and colleges use technology. All high schools, colleges, and other higher learning institutions have some kind of IT, and there's always more help needed than there is provided. So get into something, find something that you like, and then dig into it and become the best that you can in that area. Get involved in groups, get involved in sports, get involved in clubs, get involved with socializing with other people of your age. Nowadays we have so many opportunities for digital connections, but this isn't really a connection. This is really a connection. Being able to touch somebody, being able to work with somebody, with horses, with cattle, with computers, with chess pieces, or whatever the case may be. Find something that you like and go do it with other people, and do it because you only have one life. Staying at home, being a recluse is not a happy life. And I see very few people that live long, happy lives that are introverts and stay to themselves. If you want to have a happy life, get out, socialize, be a part of something that's bigger than you. I recommend the military for those people that are so inclined, because indeed you get to learn things like discipline, attention to detail, a chain of command, respect. Those are the kinds of things that we need as assets to move forward through life. Getting all upset at the world because it's unfair isn't going to get you a great deal of happiness and a long, happy life. The main thing is get involved, find something you like, do it. And if that's not the right thing, do something different. My name is Michael Painter. I am the owner of a computer repair facility. There's a lineage of a business that's been around for over 2 decades.